Alright everyone, welcome to a new week, new Odyssey. My theory, New Year's Odyssey. It could be a bit early to be calling that, like it could happen next week, but I'm thinking maybe they went a little earlier rather than later. Ooh, no, I was wrong. It's probably the next week's Odyssey. Okay. Oh, I do not like the look of those flames. Aerial support. Okay, so we get 2 towers at least. Maybe Etienne as well. That'd be nice. Fuel up those engines. Get those controls ready. We got a mission to do. Okay. So far, the mission's looking good. I forget what map that is, but it doesn't look like a bad one. Maybe that's Spring? Oh, but then what the fuck is this? Downstream? Downstream and Spring? Okay. The next one's gonna be scary, isn't it? Oh, fuck. Ah, you know when you're having a really good day and then just something happens and fucks it up? Yeah, literally throwing a spanner in the works. Okay, cool. Well, that's a problem for tomorrow me. This is a problem for today me. And I think I can handle that. Actually, no, let's look at the maps first. Maybe it'll be nice. Maybe it'll be kind to us. And considering hard standard 1 to 65 on Lotus Island, which is a beginner map, and it's a very easy map, maybe they go even easier than that on geared? Let's see. Park path, military only, 1 to 70, that should be chill. End of the road, hard deflation, 20 to 60. Okay, not horrible, I don't think. 13,000 though. Ooh, that could be a bit of a stretch. Downstream, hard standard, 1 to 75. I do like downstream. Downstream's fine. And I was wrong about Spring. It's actually park path. I mean, there's a trend here. 65, 70, 60, but it's deflation. 75. Please don't be 80. I'm betting 60. 70, hard standard. Wow. Okay, they really believe in us that much, huh? Okay. All right, let's see our towers then. Oh, we get a lot more than just the regular run-of-the-mill stuff. Okay, cool. So, 35 towers to split between 5 maps, so we get roughly 7 towers a map. Okay, we won't need that. We absolutely won't need that. But I'm glad they're thinking about us, and you know, they're being kind about it. I'm pleased as punch with that situation. I mean, considering we're being given so much, we'll just go one village per map. I don't really think the spike factory will help us on geared all that much. All I'm thinking about right now is geared. Geared and military monkeys only. So it's probably best to do something like that. I'm sorry, but I just don't use the mortar. I just flat out don't use the mortar. Let's do that. I think I'm happy with that. Do we have a good amount of camo detection? Yeah, everything I've grabbed except for the cannon has camo detection capabilities of some sort. Ooh, we get to choose our hero. Well, you know what? I guessed Etienne, so I think I'm going to stick with Etienne. I like him. I like his abilities. Brickle's an absolute shit choice. Not because Brickle's a shit hero, not because I'm biased towards Brickle, but there's no water on geared, and I feel like a hero on geared is very useful. So, I'm gonna leave it at that and let's just get started. I don't even know what my plan is gonna be for each of these maps, but it's probably gonna be something, Spectre. Or, you know, related to that in some way. Right, 1 to 65. I'm thinking we go top path, Buccaneer, boat, cross it with the middle path, place Etienne down, and then by the time he needs to pop camo LEDs, he can. Simple? Simple. Straightforward? Yes. Useful and good? Probably. At least a little. Let's try it. Okay. There we go. I have had a pretty chill day, actually. It feels like, I don't know why, but it feels like it's been years since I've done one of these videos. Maybe it's just because a lot of things have been going on around the whole Christmas time and all that. I hope you all had a great Christmas, Xmas, Holidaymas, whatever you want to call it. Oh, that's a little spicy on there. Can we... I guess we can't save it. I mean, we could if I placed something, but I'm too lazy for that. Can't be bothered. Come on. Don't make me place something. Gross. We'll just go grape shot. It'll keep us occupied until we can get Etienne on the field, I think. And we'll put Etienne somewhere near the start as well. Just because he doesn't give a shit about barriers and walls and things, because he just pilots drones over them. Like, why should he care? On what grounds should Etienne give a shit? He's a great hero too. Okay. But yeah, day's been pretty chill. Holidays were pretty good. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, had a pretty pleasant Christmas. We basically had a mini sort of pool party with just the family. Everybody came over, we all hung out outside by the pool. Had a lot of chips and dip. And so I've got some crackers and some hummus with me right here. Because, I mean, we've got loads left over. It was a lot left over. But, yeah, good times all around, good times. Went to work today. Turns out, as I've been slowly realizing and asking a bunch of my friends, it turns out a lot of people actually have today and a lot of the other days off until the rest of the year. I guess my work doesn't do that, but that's fine by me. It means I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid and I am happy with that. Ooh, not really happy with this projectile being blocked. I'm not gonna lie, that wasn't a great place to put him. Maybe here would have been better. I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. We've got Etienne on our side. He's got his drone swarm. I think we'll be good. Does Etienne have camera detection yet? No, but he will. And it should be in time for round 24. Beautiful. Nice. What's the other upgrade I like getting for Etienne early on? I say that as if it's a choice, but I mainly just wait. I think it's when he gets a second drone. Second drone is always an insanely good upgrade for Etienne. Love it when he gets his second drone. Right, let's get a destroyer as soon as we can. Oh, purple balloon, you prick. Alright, that's fine. Etienne can come to the rescue here. Was that immediately a problem? Or was that a built-up slowly problem? I feel like it was a built-up slowly problem, wasn't it? It didn't happen straight away. Okay. There it is. Murder death drones released. Are we good? We're good. Okay, cool. And destroyer should be an insane amount of damage. Absolutely crazy. Okay, good. Perfect. Right. But yeah, we had work today. I mean, it was a fairly cruisy day. I was just loading, helping everybody out. And then when my job became really easy, my boss came over to him and was just like, if you find yourself having a lot of free time, just help everybody else out. You know, just wander around and help people when you see that they're struggling a little. And I was like, easy enough. And so that's pretty much what I did. I wandered around. I laughed at some of the people that I'm good mates with as they struggled to work, and I was just like, ha, you don't need it. And then I helped people that actually did need help. Because it's quite funny, because you can tell very quickly if someone needs help or if they're just being lazy. Like, a lot of the time, some of the guys there are just absolutely being fucking lazy. And they could easily speed up if they wanted to, they're just choosing not to. But, yeah, so sometimes it's very easy to just go, you're just being a lazy asshole, I'm not helping you. You could speed up right now, if I just asked you to. So yeah, the most difficult part about helping out anyone in that environment is the fact that it's like a chain of production. And so it has to start at the start, work its way through each different section, and then get to the end. So the difficult part with helping someone is if you speed them up by helping them, you're loading more onto the next person in line, and then the next person, and then the next person, and then the next person. So if you don't stop helping soon, you just kind of pile things up on whoever's next in line, which, as you can imagine, would make them feel really shitty, and then you want to help them, so then you help them, but then you screw over the next person, so on and so forth, and it just turns out quite horrible. Ooh, never mind, that was perfect timing. Let's get this. Okay, I'm expecting this to be able to pretty much carry us to 65, but I'm not sure. If we can get level 8, definitely. And if we can time our drones on round 42, if we don't currently have level 8 by then we'll be golden. We'll be alright. Okay, never mind. We got level 8. We're actually solid. Admittedly, still not the greatest placement right here, but we're managing with it. So I guess we'll just do the usual. If things look like they're going terribly, or they are going terribly, we'll just back out, come back in, and we'll all be dandy. In fact, I think the rest of my cash is gonna go straight into Etienne, because I don't want to place another tower if I can help it. If I can one tower the first map, that is insanely good for all of the other maps. Like, when you have low amounts of towers on extreme mode challenges, you know, you're kind of expected to 1 or 2 tower most maps, but when you're given such a high limit of 35 towers total, typically you're not expected to do that. So if you can pull one off, that's hella good. Right. And I don't say hella good all that often because I think it's weird now that I say it out loud. Ooh, and we could get the level 10 ability if we need it anytime soon. I like that a lot. Yes. But yeah, that should be good. But yeah, fingers crossed we don't need to place any other towers. And then what? We've got 34 towers to beat 4 maps. Okay, it's getting a little hectic there. Oh, but the planes are cleaning it up. I guess that's the thing once you get the aircraft carrier, is that on a map like this, it's actually really good that it's a long map, because you can just sort of wait to see if the planes clean it up. Otherwise, if you don't have the aircraft carrier, the second they get to here, you can't reach them. You can't actually hit them. You may as well just give up hope and run home. Actually, we could probably get the carrier flagship. If we just ignore Etienne for a little bit, we could just get the carrier flagship. I forgot how easy it was to get 5th tiers. Sometimes all you gotta do is just wait a little. Just a little. Doesn't even take too long. Okay. Etienne's probably gonna get level 10 anyway, like a couple rounds maybe. I don't think it'll be at the end of this round, but next round, if we're lucky. Ooh, here it comes. If we get carrier flagship, we are definitely good. Because we've got the good cross path and camo detection. Ooh, come on, pop 'em, pop 'em, pop 'em. Ah, useless. And by useless, I mean extraordinarily useful. That's alright. The second we get close to 27,000, that's when we know to do this. Easy. Done. Okay, we shouldn't actually need to place anything else or even do anything else. I mean, we can all just share in the celebratory hummus and crackers. I don't know if many people like hummus, to be honest. I don't know what made me try it for the first time. I think it was my fiancée, but yeah, I think we had a picnic and she brought some hummus along and tried it, fell in love with it, and absolutely adored it. But yeah, Yeah, I quite like it. I don't know if you guys have tried it, but try hummus. I think it's pretty good. It's essentially just mashed up chickpeas, as far as I'm aware. Is that what you are? What's the ingredients? Cooked chickpeas, yes, and tahini, and canola. It's just a spreadable. It's just a spreadable. But damn, is it good. Alright, how we doing? 3 drones. Increased popping power. Round 63. Shredded. Cool. Absolutely love that. Guarantees we won't need to place another tower. Because round 63 is the ultimate threat if you're going from round 1 to 65. That's just a fact. There is no other round that threatens like round 63 if you're only going to 65. Also, if this is meant to be a map of like... I know it doesn't exactly look like Australia, but it gives Australia vibes, you know? Kind of like Australia if it melted. Which I wouldn't put it past Australia if it just started melting due to the heat. Alright. Map 1 done. 1 tower used. Fucking love that. So now we've got, 35 to split between 4 maps. I like those odds. I like those odds. Right. In fact, we can probably do the exact same thing again. If anything, we could probably do it better here, because we've got an insanely good boat spot, like right here. Alright. We're gonna do the exact same thing. The only thing we really have to worry about is using up all the boats and then realizing we desperately need one later. Actually, no, we don't. Because Gear doesn't have any fucking water or sustainability for life at all. So we can just use up our 4 boats, throw Etienne on Geared, and hope for the best with snipers and planes and helis. If anything, this is the smartest idea I've ever had. Dare I say it. Yeah, I'm actually really enjoying spreads and dips a lot now. Like, I don't feel super posh because, like, they're really cheap spreads and dips. You know, they're not like fancy pantsy expensive stuff. But things like hummus and just capsicum dip with like either crackers or carrots or even a bit of celery every now and then. I don't hate celery that much to just outright ignore it, but still. It's actually pretty damn good for a snack. It's not great for a full meal, I won't lie. It's not super filling, but just in general, it's a pretty nice snack if you're looking for something quick and easy. You know, a little pack of chips, little spreadable, what even is this? Package? It's some sort of bowl. Generally is pretty good. I've never tried to make my own dip though. I've heard that's really fucking good too. Like making your own stuff. I'm gonna put Etienne probably here. Similar situation to the boat. Make sure he encompasses at least 3 parts of the track. And just in general has a good position. I mean, why not? Alright. Now we literally do the exact same thing we did last time. And if anything, it should go even better on this map because of better positioning. And if it somehow goes worse, it's all Oprah Winfrey's fault. Don't ask why, don't ask how, it just is. It just flat out is. And she knows what she's doing. She may act like she doesn't know, but she knows. Anyway. We good to go for... Let's go double shot first, yeah. I was gonna ask a stupid question. If we'd be able to afford hot shot if I bought double shot first. Like, come on. Round 28. Oh no, it's so close. We won't ever make 500 bucks from then. There we go. Okay. But yeah, this seems pretty chill so far. I mean, I can understand why it would be difficult considering Geared exists. Like, Geared essentially makes a lot of people go, oh, fuck, that's a shit map. Me included. Absolutely me included. I've suffered at the hand of Geared for years, it feels. So I'm certainly not looking forward to that one tomorrow, but at the very least, I can work on the starting few maps with very bare bones minimal towers like this, so that when I get to Geared, I've got as many options as possible. And even better, I'm using the minimal options on these first few maps that I won't even be able to place if I kept them for Geared. You know? It's not like I can place a boat on Geared. Hey, where's the subs? I've just realized. Where the fuck are our subs? Subs are a great tower. I would have picked them if I saw them. Do we not get subs? Oh, that's bull. Anyway, that's fine. That's fine. We don't need them. We don't need them. I'll be happy with my boats and other towers instead. Oh yeah, there we go. Don't worry about it, Etienne. Bodhi over here's got it covered. Oh, look at that firepower. I'm so glad they've buffed the boat a lot. It feels deserved. I do, however, really hate that lead clinking sound. Makes me really wish that Etienne got some sort of lead popping power capabilities naturally, other than his ability. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'll just deal with it. I'll just deal with it. Ooh, I did go for a swim at my mate's house today. It's so funny. While I was on break at work, one of my other mates messaged me saying, do you want to go to the pub after work? And I was just like, yeah, that sounds nice. Why not? We cannot allow that. And so I was just like, yep, sure. I'll let you know when I finish, and then we can go and it'll be great. And so that was the general plan, and then swiftly after work, the plan devolved into, I can't make it. This is from my friend. I can't make it. Work is keeping me held back, sort of thing. And then we swapped the plan to be Monday. However, my other mate said, "Ooh, but you're home right now, right?" And I was like, yes. So we can't go to the pub. Instead, come over for a swim. And so that's what I did. And it turns out he's got a bunch of party animal friends. Insane. And he basically got beat up over the weekend by these quote-unquote friends. Alright, give it a sec, give it a sec. Now! Don't want those camo whites causing problems again. But yeah, apparently when he invites his other friends over, they play like football games in the pool. One of them called Markers Up. I don't know if it, well, actually hold up. I need to preface this with my Australianness. We don't call football football. Now that may sound like a confusing sentence to some of you, but others may already know what I'm getting at. In Australia, to my knowledge, we call it soccer. Soccer is the game where you get a round ball and you can't touch it with your hands, but you kick it along the ground and then eventually fucking pelt it at someone that's standing in front of a box with a net around it. Right? That's what we call soccer. Football, or footy, as the Aussie slang version for it, footy, or AFL, Australian Football League. I think that's what it stands for. If it doesn't stand for that, then I don't care, because I'm not a massive footy person. That's essentially where you get a weird egg-shaped ball. Not egg-shaped. It's not bigger at one end than the other. It's more like a... how would I describe it? I don't even know. But it's not a regular shaped ball. It's not a spherical ball. More oval shaped somehow. If you turned an oval into a 3D object, it kind of looks like that. Anyway, so hold on. Right. Sorry about that. So anyway, our footy or AFL, whatever you want to call it, is basically run with the ball in your hands, bounce it a couple of times, and then kick it. Not along the ground for the most part. Anyway, I should be the last person trying to explain the rules of AFL to people. But just know that Markers Up is a game where someone takes one of those oval 3D object shaped balls, kicks it way up into the air at a pack of people. Now, if you're like my mate, who is very good at footy, plays for a team pretty high level, you can absolutely smash a football at someone and really hurt them with it. That's generally not the goal of Markers Up, though. Markers Up, you kick it up really high into a massive group of people, and whoever catches it, very simply, becomes the person that kicks the ball. And the person who originally kicked the ball jumps into the pack. Right? Very simple, very straightforward. My mate basically got bullied because he's really fucking tall, and he's actually one of the few that plays football in the group. So, yeah, when he was hanging out with his other friends, he got hit quite a lot because they were just like, oh, he plays footy. He can handle this. He's probably been hit millions of times. And he actually got legitimately injured, so he was happy to just chill out with me today in the pool because I mean, if it's just me and him, there's not a whole lot of games you can play in a pool with just 2 people. Typically you want like 3 or more. So yeah, we just basically use that time to chill and hang out, have a nice chat with each other and see how we're going, pretty much. But yeah, it was a pretty good day. Then I came home from that, had like 30 minutes to hang out, watched my sister play Hades, and yeah, actually, it was great timing, because I've been watching her, I've been wanting to watch her play Hades for a while. Just always had other things to do, and sadly not in that room that she's playing in. But today, when I watched, or just before the Odyssey started, I managed to catch her beating Theseus for the first time. And if you've never played Hades, just know that Theseus acts like a massive fucking asshole to you, like 24/7. Every time you meet him, he's just like, oh, this low-life peasant couldn't possibly beat us. And it is so satisfying to kick his ass for the first time. I'm so pleased I got to see it. But yeah, he is definitely one of the biggest roadblocks to a first-time Hades player, in my mind. I have played Hades myself quite a bit. Like, I forget that, like, when I record a video, it's not the same as me streaming. I really do forget from time to time, because it's so weird. Because it's like the same experience for me. Sometimes I'll have a camera on and pointing at my face, and I'll be, you know, getting responses if I ask questions or things like that. And then the only difference is that I don't have my face cam on for this. I'm still talking and I'm still playing games. But it's sometimes really easy for me to forget that, like, if I don't upload the Twitch stream to YouTube, then you guys will never actually know that I've played Hades a shit ton. I've played and finished Undertale. Well, you know that I've played Undertale. There's been a lot of painful moments that you've all shared in. But yeah, so there's actually quite a lot. I might try and regularly upload my Twitch streams now. But anyway, enough of that. We've managed to do the first 2 maps with just 2 towers and Etienne. So now we have 34 towers to split between 3 maps, which means roughly 11 towers per map, which is goddamn beautiful. End of the road deflation. That will be an interesting one, honestly. Actually, it might not be. Let me just, we're not gonna play it. We're just gonna see what we can afford, all right? This is for tomorrow's episode, but we'll do a little sneak preview. Let's see. Does our strategy work once again? Ooh, just shy. Okay, never mind. All right, well, that'll do it for today. This has been Aerial Support Part 1. No monkey knowledge as always. It is an extreme mode Odyssey though, so make sure to hang on to those towers. And those first 2 maps, it seems really easy to hang on to those towers. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.